Alexa, reduce volume to 1. All right, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Brad. Good morning, Gary. Good morning, Hanson. James S. Good morning. James Spark. Good morning. Khaled. Good morning. Good to see you, buddy. Pat. Good morning. Stephen. Good morning. Omer. Good morning. Victor. Welcome to the room. All right, guys. So we had the obvious sell-off. The obvious sell-off overnight, and we're getting a continuation pressure this morning. The next target in this rotation is 160. We're coming up to that level right here. And we talked about that yesterday. Talked about how this is such an important behavior that the market has a potential of going all the way down to that 15,098. And we're getting a lot of that behavior showing up today. So the 160 is the next target. We're coming up on it. Good morning, Kaudak. Good morning. Good morning. Steven, good morning. Target hit, 160 target is hit. Next target is 135. Harmony zone number 1 is 185 by 195. Harmony zone 2 is 210 by 220. And we are at target number 5. Target number 6 in this rotation is also 115. So you have the 135 and the 115 as targets for us to look at. SNK, good morning. $84. So if we start breaking anything above 84, we may that may present itself with, yeah, here we go. So you see in this, we're coming up to that level. That'll be a bit of a risky proposition, but here you go. Uh, oh wow. Okay, that's fine. Let them do that. And my stop is right here. And we should be able to go to 200. That's a break even. And well, we should be able to go there. I'll take it right here. I'll take it right here. So what you're seeing here is really they put on a captain setup short on the 40 NT wrinkle and failed it. Then came in and put in a captain setup short on the 20 and failed it. And that was the kind of the risky proposition for me. It's not really risky because I had my stop like literally right here at that 78. So I'm risking 8 points for the potential of getting to that 200, which we got so close to it. I picked off the profit and just moved on. But that's just a failure pattern here early on that they're doing here, which is in many way trapped a little bit of the shorts in this rotation. Okay, so I wouldn't be surprised if they start pushing up the price into harmony zone number 2. Okay, but I wasn't willing to take more than just one contract in this rotation. Yeah, I mean that's exactly what they should be doing right here. They should have. They trapped everybody in that captain's. So let me show you what I'm talking about, so this way you understand clearly. See that formation right here. If they closed it lower, meaning that if you had usually a 4-candle formation will lend itself to a push lower. After that huge move of a price action, them going with the 5th candle and closing it, then closing the candle above it, that is a captain setup short that failed, and that tends to be pushed higher. So that's kind of the rationale behind that trade. Then the same behavior almost presents itself right here. All right, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share. Appreciate you guys spending your day with us. And let's make some money. Adam, good morning, Adam. How are you, buddy? Sheila, good morning. Jose, good morning. I may have misspoken your name. I'm going to call you Mr. Green. Good morning. I didn't see anything in Stephen, in the news cycle that would have lended itself to really do this, but I think it's just an overextended market, and they trapped the shorts in that one. It's time for them to trap the longs. All right, Mr. Green, that's a link for you to do the free trial, and that you'll get more information that way. All right. So we talked about how this type of pattern is going to lend itself to a retest of harmony zone number 2, and that's exactly what we got. Okay, so the 200 just reversed. Here you go. So how do we handle this? We're going to be looking for pullbacks as a buying opportunity, but on a scalping basis only, considering the fact that the market is overall trending short. We have to be conscious of the fact that this retracement can be a bit deeper. So I'm going to be looking on the long side, but I'm going to also look at the long side on a scalping basis. MKO, good morning. Safe, good morning. That's harmony zone number 2. Let's see. All right. Okay, so we have harmony zone, excuse me, channel number 1, channel number 2. This is channel number 2 right here. So basically, any attempt at these levels right here needs to be protected, otherwise that structure will be affected. The next target to this rotation should be 260 with harmony zone number 1 is 210 by 200 and 185 by 175. Both those zones need to be protected. I don't necessarily want to see 215 either. I think 215 will put a captain setup short on the 50 NT wrinkle. So you got to be very conscious of the 215. Yeah, see they're gonna start chewing through the 215. That will put me on a pause from trying to go long. Yep. Yeah, I want to see more out of this price action. So now we're breaking channel number 2 and also generating a captain setup short on the 50 NT Renko and coming to test harmony zone number 1. So there's a lot of noise in this rotation, right? There's some noise in on this rotation. So we want to give the market a little bit of time, maybe wait till 9 o'clock and let them clarify this zone of price action, because you're getting mixed signals, not signals, mixed behavior. Okay, so you have some short signals on the 50 NT Renko. You have the protective zones of harmony zone number 1 and 2 protecting the price. So you're getting a lot of crosswind going on here. And it's better if we just give this market a little bit of time and ask a couple of questions. What am I looking for me to go long? And what am I looking for to go short? And what would keep me away from price action? Those are the 3 questions you got to ask yourself. I'm gonna ask myself. What's gonna get me long is we have to get back up to 235, and this cloud needs to shift positive, and then I need the new harmony wave long. That's what will get me to start looking at the long. What gets me to go short, if you start trading really truly on a scalping basis, anything under the 190. Okay, and then we have to break that and rally back up, and on those rallies I'm going to start looking for short opportunities on a scalping basis. What will keep me away is if we consolidate between 190 and 230 and we don't have any signals or a behavior that I can play with. So these are the levels I'm going to be looking for to make a decision, and this is the zone in which I'm going to be patient and wait till 9 o'clock. The 200 and the 100 are still in sync, which is a good thing. And we came in to that 195 to the tick, and that would have closed the 100 NT Renko, and it didn't. So some longs showed up right here. Okay, and that's a good thing to see from the long perspective. You don't want to see 203. 203 would make a captain setup switch trade short on the 50 NT Renko. And that would get me in that trade a little bit earlier, actually, if that happens. So now I have another level that would be a decision level 203. So we got the 228, we got the 203, we got the 90. All of them are decision zones, meaning that if we get there, and once we get there, I'm going to be looking for signals. Okay, now let's see if I can find a rally to get involved into. Come on. Yep. Dang it. Let's see it. Let's see. Wow. Okay, yeah, that one 97 also would have been a good one, but all right. I mean, I'm gonna cancel these orders. I'm not getting the fill the way I wanted to. So they broke the 203, and that was very important. Now they're breaking the 90. That's another one. 200 and the 100 are out of sync. You had a captain set up switch trade short on the 50 NT Renko. Yeah. I know one of you in the room got it. Save got it. I know, still in it. Adam, good job. Yeah, yeah. That was a good one. Pat is still in. Good job. Yeah, that's a good one, guys. A good one. I know. I couldn't. I saw that. I wanted to get in there. I was looking for that run up, just a little bit more in there, like 6-9, and I was gonna jump in. But if you jumped in immediately off that signal, good for you. And that's the switch was the key right there. Absolutely. Good job, Safe. Good job, Adam. Good job, Brad. Get that money. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. GED, good morning. A good Juju, good morning. Good job, Pat. Yeah, Pat got in too. Good job, Pat. Yeah, that's a good one, man. All right, let's focus on the next one. Let's focus on the next one. I mean, we could see the motion, how the market was starting to fade here. Okay, and the fact that we came in there and broke channel number 2, retested it once with an inception trade, then the next one put a captain setup, then a switch trade, then another switch trade. That told us all we needed to know. All right, good job, GED. Couple of trades and done. Good. Oh, you shorted the 90? Wow. You're in the face of fire on that one. Oh, again, right here. Oh, okay, I got you. That's your second trade, basically. Yeah, that's a good one too, because that's the first test, and it's a a railroad short. All right, let's keep working. Let's keep working. Just remember here. So harmony zone number 1 and 2, they tested it here, failed harmony zone number 1. This is harmony zone number 2. So anything under 75 is where the market is going to start really speeding up on the short side. Look at the 200 NT wrinkle right here. You got the close at 60. We close at 60, then you're getting a switch trade on 200, and a flush to the 100 can start showing up. Okay, so we're going to be on the lookout for that type of behavior. However, if we start trading anything above 210, then that tells us that there's a stability in the buying pressure here. Like they are making an effort. The big level for the day is going to be the 234. We break anything over 234, the shorts are in trouble. Yeah, we had our unemployment report. We have the crude oil inventory report at 10 o'clock today. 11 o'clock Eastern. We have, that's about it for the news cycle. We have unemployment. We had unemployment report earlier on. Yeah, they're putting higher lows in the captain setup. ES. Let's talk about ES for a minute here. So ES it has a harmony zone number 1, 44.5 by 47, 50 by 53. Those are resistance areas. The next target is 44.32. We'll reevaluate if we break anything above 44.51. The short pressure is still intact in ES. ES is weaker than NQ, and the pressure that we're seeing in ES is maybe putting a damper on NQ right now. Here we go, another failure of this captain setup into a push toward harmony zone number 2. The pressure is still on. We have channels built up right now, channel number 1, channel number 2. Good job, MKO. One and done. Hey, MKO, I sent you an email. I don't know if you saw it or not, but take a look. Okay, switch trade right here. So we're talking about the 160. We're not too far away from it. All right, if they close this candle right here at 70, I'm going to take a shot at it as a fade. And we'll see if it works or not. But, you know, my stop is literally right here. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let them do that. I mean, what happened if they run it back up again to that 70? I may need to jump in again. All right, let's see it. Really? Wow. Yeah, you should be able to run up. Here we go. And come on, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you. All right, that's what it was supposed to do the first time around. But that's fine. I kept it very tight on that first rotation, and I made my money and my money back, I guess, on that one, and then some. So that's that one. Let's keep playing the game. I mean, whenever they get that close, to the reversal of the 200 NT wrinkle and pause and put a fading pattern like a captain set up long like this, it's worth a shot. It's really worth a shot at that point, because my stop is just so clear at that point, and my stop is 170. It needed to be 160, like literally under that line. I was a little bit tighter, but recognize it that if they're gonna reverse it like that, I'm just gonna jump back in, and I actually jumped back in with more contracts because it just, what's my stop at that point? 170 to the 160 again. I would have to take that stop, but that's kind of the rationale here. But the fact that they came in that close and just could not break it, they're and that's after breaking the low. That just should tell you something. Jake, should you open a sell soon? No. No. Not yet. Not yet. What has to happen in order for us to be interested on the short side? I mean, they almost have to break the 160, because if they break the 160, then the 200 NT wrinkle would be closed, and then rallies become shortable on signals. So now we define the environment, we define the behavior, we define the signal. That will define the environment. Then you still need the behavior and the signal. And I have a feeling that this little rotation that they just did right there is going to be significant. And now the 200 and the 100 are in sync on the long side. And this is going to set the stage for some rallies that could take us to 260. So just watch out from trying to get short here. I mean, we may have hit the bottom of the day here. 260. Look at that bad boy. That was just spot on right there, 71. Jake, just watch and listen to the commentary, and along the way, when the environment becomes suitable for shorting, it will be communicated through the room. Right now, it's not. Once we get there, we'll get there. It really, we're looking for a certain behavior from the market, and we talked about it. It's 160. So we're reading the market one candle at a time. So right now, as the market is unfolding, what we're going to be seeing here is, I mean, the market is really telling us that harmony zone number 1 and 2 are holding against all this pressure. And there was a lot of pressure. And there was a pressure right here in order to close, and they just could not close it. And that's what led me to go along. I'm going to step away for just a moment. All right, we're testing harmony zone number 1, back and forth. Let's see what we get here. All right, now we're about to get a disconnect here at that 197. If that happens, we can start looking for short signals on a scalping basis. Yeah, here we go. So we're gonna start looking for rallies back up as a shorting opportunity against that high of 237. Excuse me, Robert G. And this is a link for the free trial, and you'll get more information about how the system operates step by step. Now, overall, what we're seeing right now here is a consolidated behavior, a disconnect between the 200 and the 100 on a market that is giving us a phase of buyers and a phase of sellers. and really there's no direction. So any trades here need to be scalping opportunities only. If Harmony Zone 2 holds up again, you're looking at a target of 260. So in order for me to go long, what does the market have to do? The market has to go above the cloud, meaning it has to trade above 220, and then the cloud needs to move positive and a new harmony wave to show up. If all that happens, then I'm going to start looking for a long. Would I go short here? On a scalping basis, yes. I mean, there's an opportunity here for a scalp to the short side. It's literally a consolidated market, so it's giving you a two-sided market in which we, based on the 20 NT Rinko, can look at that and make a decision of what we want to do. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 235, 235. Okay. So they break 235. That will get the market back in sync, and that will set the stage up for pullbacks to be buyable again. You gotta break above 235. So what are we noticing here? We're noticing they made that bottom right here, and they came and retested it one more time with a higher low, and now they're pushing higher. And you got the 235. So now pullbacks become buyable, and you have harmony zone number 1 and 2 to protect you. I mean, I can get a little bit more aggressive in that type of behavior, but I'm gonna see how this pullback holds up against this zone, and then start looking for entry points. Or they may just do that and not even give me an opportunity. But I think we should get a a punch up, or excuse me, a pullback that we could participate in. But let's see. They put a switch trade here, another switch trade here. I hope they don't put another switch up here. They're trying to walk this market higher. Yeah, damn it. Well, let's see. I can't buy up here. I would need a pullback. I need a pullback. $260. 260 is the target. 260 is the target. That was a trap, right? 260. I needed. I mean, that was this, switch trade in a row. Wow. I mean, I needed a little bit of pullback to that 22 and preferably anywhere close to that 1520. I'll be all over that one. 260 coming up. And boom, 260. Next target is 285. Pullbacks are buyable. And let's see if the market gives us an opportunity to get in. Harmony zone number 1 is 235 by 225, 210 by 200. Harmony zone number 2, and we'll reevaluate the strength of this move if we break under 220. And targets are 285, and we have on the 20 NT Rinko target number 3 at 273. So we got to get to 273 and a half. Then get to 285 on pullbacks. Yeah, MKO. That was a nice move there. Pro, just stick around, man. We'll catch this thing. Catch it. 285. That's coming up. Hmm. See, they're exhibiting the same type of behavior here. It's getting tired a little bit, but let's see if we can get to that target. I mean, they really need to get to that 285. ES is about to put on a captain setup short. Let's talk about ES for a little bit here. We're running into harmony zone number 2, which is the 50 by 53, and the reversal is 57. That's going to put some pressure on NQ to go lower. That's what that's going to do. All right. Let's see how deep they take this price. I mean, obviously you have a protective zone right here. Okay, I mean, you don't want to see 220. And if it pulls back into this level and holds, then that is promising for the longs. If the market comes back down here in any of this area and makes a low and a higher low on a push, that can set the stage for me to get involved. Ultimately, I want to see a new harmony wave showing up that will get us to 85 and further. But where would I reconsider? If I'm going to start breaking anything under 34, I'm going to reconsider and pause on the idea of going long. Okay? Because that puts the 200 and the 100 out of sync. And they're chewing. See, they got tired here. They got very close to that target. Well, look when the last time they did this. When was the last time they did exactly this behavior? You remember this one right here? Literally, we came within like 2 points of closing that target, and the market just put that captain setup fade, and look what happened. A run up. They're doing the same exact thing right here. Now let's see if it's going to be to that same extent or not. Yeah, it is struggling. So yeah, we need to see a lot more out of this price. So meaning, I want to see this low if it holds up, and a higher low, and a new harmony wave long, probably around the 67 to the 72. Yeah, that's so the 200 and the 100 are out of sync. So that means if we start breaking anything under 220, then the personality is shifting yet again. All right. Okay, so they put on channel number 1. Let's see how channel number 2 works out. Yeah, you need a shift here. We never broke to 220, and that was the key for the shorts, is to get to 220, and then rallies become shortable, and on a scalping basis only, because the market is out of sync. The 200 is long, the 100 is short. You got the 20 mixed up, running into resistance. So the market really needs to come in here and show a little bit of strength on the short side below 220. It's definitely a mixed market where I want to wait. So the longs will take control above 260. You break under 220, the shorts will take control. Anything in between, it's sideways consolidation where I'm gonna look to avoid. You break 260, then I'll start looking at potential longs. You break under 220, I will look at a scalping shorts. Where we at right now, you're gonna get a lot of this type of noisy 3-4 candle pullback, then a run up, then a pullback, and they're just gonna basically spend some time here digesting that prior move. Okay, so 242 is an issue for this market. 242, you break through that, then you're gonna get a little bit of a pickup on the selling pressure. Here we go. 242. Here we go. That 260 showed up. All right. Now they're going to make another attempt at that 285 with a stop of 240, and then you have the protective stop between 225 and 235. Just be mindful. This is a consolidation right here, and the market is out of harmony. So any trades here need to be scalps only. If the market gets to 270, then that gets the, let me be exact, 273 and a half. That will get the market in a mode where the longs can have a little bit more strength to them. Yeah, that's just choppy chop. So I'm gonna wait to either get to 270 and or get to 220. ES just put on a captain setup short right here, so that's going to be interesting to see how well they hold on to this level right here, 253. They hold on to 253, especially if this candle right now goes out to 250. If that happens, then the shorts will have a really good shot at getting to 220. If we run up above 250, 453 and a half, the odds are we're gonna push higher. Yeah, see that? We're gonna push higher to the 285. So I'm gonna look at this and draw the channels and see what we're gonna do. Channel number 1 right here. So this is the becoming a pivot point. And the longs need to protect that with dear life against the entry price. So you have an entry price of 250 for this swing trade, and then you have that stop at 241. You have this protective zone, and this market is gearing up and showing a little bit better long behavior. And the stop to any rotation here is going to be 243 and a half, one tick under that. See, they need to protect this right here. I mean, they can break it and come back and retest it, which is fine. But this area right here between that 40 to the 50 is going to be a critical level. You do not want to see 34. You don't want to see that. That would be a captain setup short on the 100 NT Rinko. So the market has some defensive lines right here that they need to protect. One big one is 45, another one is 34. And they're just chopping up people. The trickery in this market, the trickery. Yeah, they needed to hold it. They needed to hold it, and they came in here and just give us that one candle reversal. So we needed to see a push up and a pullback to get involved, and they just sold that. Now you have the 100 NT Rinko as a captain setup short. So now that puts us in a mode where we need to start looking at a scalping opportunity on the short side against that 20. You're targeting 20 because 20 is going to be an important level for us to break. So just watch out right here for any so this idea has a couple of stops in it. You got 60s. You don't want to see 60. And ultimately you don't want to see that high anyway. It's 75, but let's see how these rallies are looking like. They needed to protect this level. They needed to protect this level. They gave both of them out. Trickery, trickery. The program we're using, this is NinjaTrader, and the software that I'm using is the Harmony Trading System. And you will get a free trial of it right here. So that first link, Roleka, is your entry to trial. Yeah, that captain setup. I'm trying to get in. I'm trying to get in, Steven. It has a stop all the way up to the 74. So I'm trying to get a better, entry point, so I don't have to risk that much money. We got a lot of mid-range trading going on, and mid-range trading tends to give you a bit of a pullback. Plus, we're testing Harmony Zone number 1. So you're getting a lot of mixed behavior. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. That's the name of the game, my friend. You got to pay to play. So what kind of market do we have? The process is very simple. You got to define the environment, define the behavior, define a signal. So what is the environment? The environment is defined by those two charts. They're both, whenever they're in sync, we're looking in that direction. And now the market is out of sync. So in an out of sync environment, what does that mean? That means I need to be paying attention and looking for a trade. That's what that means. Because the market is about to give us a signal here. Class starts later on. What's going on, Adam? Adam S. Let's see here. Uh, hey guys, anybody in the room having any issue with Apex? I'm talking about Apex, connection, not you making money or not, but you having any issue with your connection? So Adam's having orders turning orange. Okay, so I connect my account to Apex, and the trades that I've had earlier on was connected to Apex, and none of them had any issue. Some traders are having issues, some traders are not. What I suggest is you keep what's on your desktop to a minimum. Just your trading screen, maybe one browser. That's the first thing. First thing in the morning, refresh your router. Okay? And if it keeps becoming a problem, then, what kind of memory do you have on your computer? You have a 4 gigs or 8? I feel like everybody needs a little bit more than that. And when they're trading, I have 32. So I don't know what anybody else has, but have a good computer, have good internet, and cut the amount that you have on your screen. Well, here you go. That's good enough. All right, so we're getting that entry right here. I'm sitting here talking, but that 32.25 was a good one. That's an entry. That's a inception trade. We're looking for rallies to short into against that high of 75. Yeah, then check your internet, because if you have that good of a system, you shouldn't have this problem at all. The bottleneck is somewhere. So if some traders are having issues, some traders are not, then it's not coming from Apex. It's coming from your local station. Because otherwise, if Apex is having an issue, we all will be experiencing it, and we're not. No, brother, we're looking for entries on the short side right now against the 260s and the 270s, and we're looking. The market is the two-sided market, so you're getting this wave right now that we are in right now is so far is short against that 255, 260. That's what we're looking for, and we will change that disposition if we break anything above 260. Right now, against this formation, I'm inclined to go short, and we'll reevaluate anything above 260. You literally have, let me show you why. So this way you know. This is a short formation called a captain setup. You want to see what that formation did? It did this right here. It's the same formation. It's after an extended push that it's going to make me a little bit more, leery of it. But at the same time, the signal is the signal, and it has a stop of 75, and then you have also a stop at 60. But that doesn't mean I'm going to just jump in anywhere. I'm going to look at the lower charts and look for an actual entry point. I may get it, I may not. But the inclination is due to this, the cloud is negative, and you're getting a captain set up short. Look where we had that. I mean, there was a lot of places. Look at that. Captain set up long, captain set up short. Big push, big push. Here, captain set up long, ran up. Captain set up short, ran up 1.5 candle and reversed. Captain set up short, failed. Captain set up short, made money. Captain set up short, failed. Captain set up short, made money. And this one that we're in right now. So here we go. We're at the 260. They should not be doing this. They should not be doing. They should not be coming up to that 260. I mean, if they close above it, then that pauses me. Yeah, I mean, this is. $260. You get to 260, that pauses the idea of being short. It does. The market at that point, here we go, that 260. So that pauses that idea of being short. I mean, it just, this is the kind of market we're getting right now. It's a two-sided market. And two-sided market, you get this garbage noise. You know, boom, boom, boom. They flush it up, they flush it down. They give you the impression of a direction and they don't follow through. And that's the kind of environment I want to be patient. And that's why I'm patient. The hardest thing in trading, be patient. Now, scenarios, I'll tell you what will get me to go short and aggressively short is if we break 223. Why? Because that will be a captain setup switch trade short. That's a huge signal. If they do that, you better believe it. I'm going to be backing up the boat, load up, and I will be taking shorts in any run-ups against that formation. Okay? If we break 284, I will look for pullbacks as a buying opportunity. Anything in between, I am going to be patient, and that's my choice. Just due to the way the environment is behaving. Jason, I agree. I mean, the market does this often. They take a move, then they churn. They get people all sucked into these type of rotations, and then they take a direction. Not every move in the market is something I need to be participating in. And it's okay for me to miss a move. And all miss the whole day. I don't care. I just have to be disciplined enough, patient enough to where when I make decisions, they are higher quality. And over time, I'll just do fine. But I don't have that sense of FOMO in which I'm eager to get in, or how did we do, Pat? I guess Pat is gone. He did well. It's 10:38 anyway. It's 2:38. Yeah. We took this one here, 221. 213, 215. took that stop. $223. 223 is a big deal. 223 is a big deal, I'm telling you. 222, let's actually get very precise. 222.75. It is a big deal. I may have to take some risk in that environment if we get there, and take a range trade. So if you're scalping, just be very careful. Don't just follow me blindly. I'm taking a bigger risk with my personal account, and it's not appropriate for somebody that's in Apex or scalping, period. But you know, in the 23.25 area, I will take multi contracts across the board with a stop of 65 to 75, and the target on that is to hit 183 or lower. So but they have to get to 220, almost 223 for that to happen. If they don't get there, they don't get there, and that idea would no longer be valid. That's an entry here, and I'm telling you, I'm just going to be getting in multiple. Well, let's see if we can get there. I'm just lining up orders just in case. I get a 220, 275, then I'm gonna, take another one every 10 points. And I'm looking for a push. And I expect right when I get filled that the market will rally, by the way. But on the case that they don't, at least I have one order ready. Steven, I'm sending you a message here. Take a look. Yeah, they are, Adam. I mean, they're just trying to protect that move. I really don't want to like get short right here at the 22.75, but just on the off chance that they're gonna just flush this thing. I'm gonna definitely buy more, I mean short more as it goes up. Okay. All right. I'm gonna take this target for now, and I'm just going to look for another run up to get back in on the short side. Because that's an area where the market is gonna play games. So I'll just pocket my profit and then look for a bigger move. Be honest with you, this can be significant for the rest of the day. On a massive move all the way down to 82 and potentially the lows with a stop at 50. But you know, we made money off of that deal. We understood what was going on. I wanted a lot more contracts, but so that's how we're gonna. What time is it? We have actually 6 more minutes, but this is where we at for the day. That last decision made us 260, so we're up 680.74 for the day, and looking for the next signal. Yeah. Yeah, that's a massive signal right there. You don't see it often. Say if you took it. Yeah, good job, bud. Made some money off of it. Anybody else took that signal? Oh, you made 5 points. Good. Hey, that's money you didn't have. Yeah, see, that was the key. I mean, that entry right here, I was willing to kind of add to it along the way just because of the nature of the move and the signal. Good job, Omer. Good work, Robert G. Stick around, you'll make more. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share. And if you're part of Apex, I put the code in for you to take a look at. See this right here? That's a pause right there, and this is a captain setup. So they're going to run it up a little bit here. They're going to run it up a little bit. Yeah, those are 2 switches in a row, Omer, and they've been doing that. And that's the kind of trades you like. Double switches. Steven, let me see here. All right, good job, MKO. See you tomorrow. All right, guys, it's 11 o'clock. That is going to be it for me. Good day, everybody. And we will see you bright and early tomorrow. And we will do this again. Have a good one.